Alright, welcome back to another Cessna training flight. Today we're going to go from Payne Field here in Everett, Washington down to Olympia using instrument flight rules and Pilotedge. Quickly looking over the weather, looks like the winds from the west at about 8 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies up in Payne. Along our route of flight, things look about the same. Bremerton's reporting calm winds, 10 miles, few clouds at 3,500. We should be about above them, cruising at 6,000. Olympia's saying 240 at 5, 10 mile visibility, broken at 4,100. And looking at the diagram, 240 looks like we might even get runway 26. We'll take a look if we get any instrument procedures into there. We have a fully fueled up, full weight Cessna here. Aircraft systems are good, no scheduled maintenance. Performance, we'll just use a short field technique to get out of here. So flaps 10, we'll rotate at 51 knots, accelerate 56 over our obstacle, and then accelerate to 74 knots for a little bit, and then accelerate back again to about 80 knots for the rest of our cruise climb up to 6,000. So we're not expecting delays. We have no crew fatigue. We're proficient in ATC communications IFR. We did a few recent flights on the Pilotedge network, so we're pretty familiar how it works. There's no congestion. I know of route changes. We'll see what they give us. I don't think there should be too much of an issue with our route. Sunny day all the way down. I don't see any contamination from rain, snow, or anything. We'll breeze some hot spots going into Olympia. And winds are calm, a few clouds along our route today. Terrain shimmy issue will be to the east of the Olympics out there, so that should be okay with that. Alright, so we're going to start with our flow here. So first thing we're going to do, verify our fuel selectors both. Fuel is in. My fuel injected Cessnas, normally these are pulled out. But for the sim, we'll keep sorry about that. For the sim, we'll keep the mixture in. And then part of our flow, we'll test our standby battery for 10 seconds. 8, 9, 10. Set it to arm, and then we wait for our engine instruments to show up. Our departure briefing, pre-flight inspection, or our departure brief will brief once we know our departure. More than likely it's going to be the Payne 6. For our PAX briefing, we don't have to worry too much about it. We can go quickly over seatbelt operations here. He'll be buckled up, fire extinguishers between our seats here. To activate the seat, you pull the handle up and to the rear of the aircraft and push the door out. And if we do need to evacuate, head towards the tail of the aircraft or any safe direction. As we go, you can point out any traffic you see along the way. You can raise a hand or anything, let me know if anything's nearby to bring my attention to it. Alright, so we're going to look at our bus e-volts. They're greater than 24. We got 24.4. Standby is discharging. Full fuel. And our M volts are less than 1.5 volts. And we have a standby battery annunciator, so that's all okay right there. So now we can run for before start checklist. Departure briefing complete. Pre-flight inspection is complete. Passenger brief complete. Seats and belts are secure. Fuel selector both. Fuel shutoff is on. Make sure it's idle cutoff, but we have it in a full rich for the sim. Throttle will open 1/4 inch. Circuit breakers are in. Electrical equipment is off. Standby batteries tested. Armed instruments are checked. Bus E volts 24 min. Main bus volts 1.5 or less. Standby battery amps are discharging, and our standby battery annunciator is checked. Now we can run through our engine start flow. We'll turn on our batteries, we'll turn on our beacon here. We'll do a quick 3-second prime. That's good right there. So now we'll look left, look right, and clear the engine. Bring magneto to start. Looking for a rise in our oil pressure, which we have. We'll settle our engine around about 1000 RPM. Oil temperature is coming up. We'll turn on avionics bus 1 and 2 and run through engine start checklist. Master switches are on, beacon is on, prime is required, magneto start, mixture is advanced, throttle's 1000, oil pressure is checked, main battery standby is checked. Looks like we have positive charge and the batteries are charging. Low volt annunciator is off and engine start checklist is complete. And we'll start after starts, avionics on, lights as required, circuit breakers are on, mixture, we can lean a little bit, help our engine out. Flaps retract, they're all the way up, and now we can obtain our ATIS for pain. ATIS frequency is going to be 128.65, so we'll tune that into our COM2.
Snohomish County Airport, ATIS information Yankee, 2053 Zulu, wind 250 at 8, visibility 10, sky condition, clear, temperature 15, dew point 7, altimeter 3026, arriving and departing runways 16 left, 16 right, visual approaches in use route back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Yankee. Snohomish County Airport, ATIS information Yankee, 2053 Zulu, wind 250 at 8, visibility 10, sky condition, clear.
Alright, so we saw altimeter 3026, winds 260 skies clear, temperature 15. Now we can put in our clearance delivery frequency 127.175 to get our clearance down to Olympia. Pain clearance, good afternoon, Skyhawk, November 205 Tango, request IFR to Olympia. Oops, I gotta set my comm radios up. Alright, here we go again. Pain clearance, good afternoon, Skyhawk, November 205 Tango, request IFR to Olympia.
205 Tango, pain clearance, nothing in the system, clear.
I'll take a look. Alright, let's see if that works. I gotta submit it in. And pain clearance, November 205 Tango, try again, IFR clearance to Olympia.
Sky 205 Tango, pain clearance, clear to the Olympia Airport, Payne 6 departure. Radar vectors to the Payne V11 is filed. Maintain 2000, expect 6000 within 5 minutes. Seattle departure 120.4, squawk 4133.
Clear to Olympia Airport, Payne 6 radar vector is payed and as filed. Climb maintain 2000, expect 6000 within 5 minutes. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 4133, Skyhawk 205 Tango.
205 Tango, read back correct.
Alright, so now we can start putting in our transponder frequency. 4133, departure is going to be 120.4, initials 2000, and we're clear to Olympia Airport, Payne 6 radar vectors, Payne and as filed, so we'll start setting up our flight plan. So it's not published here, but we'll review it and go over. It's a pretty simple departure. It's just a flat runway heading to an altitude. Alright, looking over our airway, we got radar vectors Payne, Victor 287 to Olympia. Our waypoints are Payne, low fall, Juvga, Caro, and then Olympia, and that checks out on our charts. For planning, we'll just put in runway 17 from now, and then en route we'll see how the weather develops. And if anything, we'll try to request ILS 17 if they want to give it to us. For our departure, we'll plan on a 16 left departure, climb heading 164. We'll put that in for our heading, and then climb maintain 2000. So our assignment is going to be climb heading 164 for radar vectors. Join assigned route, maintain assigned altitude, and our assigned right now is 2000. So we got 2000 runway heading, squawking 4133. For our departure briefing, in case of emergency before rotation, speed of 55 knots. We'll pull the throttle back, apply braking as necessary, assess the situation, and either pull up mixture, shut off the fuel, turn the electronics, magnetos off, or exit the runway and see what is happening after rotation with the runway remaining. We'll stop and runway, apply full power, aerodynamic braking, idle shut off, and review the same procedures. No runway remaining, we'll land straight ahead, plus or minus 30 degrees in front of us, look for a suitable landing site. Above 1,000 feet AGL, so about 1,600 here at Payne, we'll consider turning back to the runway and landing on 3 far right winds right now, so it'll be essentially a crosswind landing back, or we'll land on a road or something dictating the situation. While we're here, we'll go through our engine run-up checklist. We'll check flight control left, right, full down, full up, check rudder. Engine RPM will set up to 1800. Check right mag. About 110, both. Left. 110. Elevator pressure, oil temperature's in the green, vacuum's in the green. Our batteries are charging, and we have positive charge on those. Check idle. Idle's good, back 1000, set flaps 10. Elevator trim is good, we'll set full ridge since we got a short taxi in front of us. We'll get that ready so we don't forget about it. Transponder set ALT, and again runway heading 164 up 2000 for our departure. Engine run-up checklist, flight controls free correct, flight instruments checked, standby instruments checked, comms are set, nav set, autopilot checked, instruments checked, fuel selector both, trim takeoff, mixture rich, engine run-up complete, cabin power off, doors windows closed, seats and belts are secure, takeoff briefing is complete, engine run-up checklist complete. Let's just set up our radios real quick. Ping ground is going to be 121.8. For 16 left, our frequency is going to be 120.2. Then our departure frequency of 120.4 will sit on our COM2 frequency. Alright, so we got COM1 mic, COM1 we're talking to ping ground, we got tower on a standby. COM2 we got 120.4 for departure frequency. Before takeoff, flaps we have 10, mixture is rich, lights as required. We'll turn on our lights on the taxi, and we'll be performing a short field taxi, or a short field takeoff. Ping ground, Skyhawk, November 205 Tango on the east ramp with information Yankee, ready taxi IFR.
The 205 Tango, ping ground off of Foxtrot Golf.
Taxi 16 left, Foxtrot Golf, Skyhawk, 205 Tango.
No, that wasn't an instruction, that was a question. 205 Tango, are you off of taxiway Foxtrot or taxiway Golf?
I apologize, we're by Foxtrot, 205 Tango.
Number 205 Tango, thank you. Now runway 16 left, taxi via Foxtrot.
16 left, taxi via Foxtrot, 205 Tango. And that's the only problem with Pilotedge here is that sometimes it can be kind of rude and the instructions confusing sometimes due to static. But we got 16 left via Foxtrot, so let's start going. Brakes are tested, instruments are blue over brown. Altimeter's at 560 within 75 feet of field elevation. Turn coordinator is moving opposite direction of the turn. Vertical speed indicator is 0, airspeed is indicating 0. Payne Tower, Skyhawk, November 205 Tango, holding short 16 left.
Number 205 Tango, Payne Tower, fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, 16 left, Skyhawk 205 Tango. Alright, flaps verified 10, approach is clear, runway is clear. Clear for takeoff, 16 left, runway heading up to 2000. Alright, full power, engines in the green. Airspeed's light. There's 55 or 51, rotate. Looking for 56 knots to clear our obstacle and pitch a little bit more up. Obstacle clear, pitching down a little bit above 60, we'll go flaps up and looking for 74.
Number 205 Tango, contact Seattle departure.
Contact departure, Skyhawk 205 Tango. Alright, let me stop the auto. Departure Skyhawk November 205 Tango 1.2 climbing 2000 heading 164.
Number 205 Tango, Seattle departure, better contact, altimeter 3025, climb and maintain 3000.
I maintain 3000 Skyhawk 205 Tango.
Number 205 Tango, turn right heading 270.
Right heading 270, 205 Tango.
Number 205 Tango on this heading, join Victor 287, climb and maintain 6000.
On this heading, join Victor 287, climb maintain 6000, 205 Tango. now they said 6,000 and join Victor 287 is heading, so we're going to program the GPS to activate that leg. Once we start going our CDI here, it's going to start coming alive, and as it centers, we'll activate our nav function, and then it'll join our 287 charge live low fall, and we'll follow the airway down to Olympia. Above 3,000, we can start leading the engine a little bit. There we go, there's our max power for our conditions at the moment.
Yakima Tower, Cirrus November 112, Papa Juliet, 10 miles to the southeast for a full with kilo.
Cirrus 112, Papa Juliet, Yakima Tower, report 3 mile final, only 27.
Reporting 3 mile final 7, Cirrus to Papa Juliet.
Right now I have 35.725 Olympia's ATIS and Olympia Tower 124.46 on our Cal Mobile 1 radio. 5,000 feet, we got 1,000 to go for 6,000. Creeping up a little bit, so I put in a little bit more mixture, and what we can also do is decrease our pitch by 85 knots to help better cool the engine. That was really strange. I'm not sure what happened. I think the sim just freaked out the Cessna.
Yakima Tower, Cirrus to Papa Juliet, 3 mile final 27 full stop.
Cirrus to Papa Juliet, runway 27, wind level at 4, clear land.
Clear land 27, Cirrus to Papa Juliet.
Alright, seems like we're recovering 500 to go, intercepted our route on Victor 287. Still trying to figure out what happened. We lost our speed indicator for a little bit, and then entered the incipient phase of the spin, recovered. I'm not sure what could have caused that at this moment. Let's see. We're still in charge on our batteries, avionics are on. That was really strange. Anyway, our cruise power setting today is going to be 2400, so we'll just keep climb power in until we start accelerating a little bit, and then we'll go down to 2400 RPM.
Number 2 Papa Juliet, join Alpha to the ramp. This frequency is fine. Have a great day.
Alpha to the ramp, thank you for your service. Have a great day. 2 Papa Juliet.
Terminal 3025. Hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Oscar. Olympia Airport, ATIS information Oscar. 21540, 1230 at 7. Visibility 10. 4,600 scattered. Ceiling 5,500 broken. Temperature 1 Luna. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runway 17. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Oscar. Olympia Airport, ATIS information Oscar. 21540, 1230 at 7. Visibility 10. 4,600 scattered. Ceiling 5,500 broken. Temperature 1 Luna. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runway 17. Visual approaches in use.
November 1 Juliet reporting shutdown on the ramp. See you next time.
Adios.
We're going to plan for the visual for 17, but what we can do is we can back up our approach with the ILS frequency. We'll still start putting those in right now. So our localizer is going to be 11.9. And then, let's see. We'll set our course a little bit. Our approach course is going to be 176. We'll have 5,500 foot runway. And glide slope intercepts going to be at 2,400 feet. Airport elevations at 208 feet. And we'll plan to exit to the left and taxi to Safety Motion Flight Center. Depends if we can get off on the runway. We'll make a left turn runway 8 and then plan on Foxtrot to the ramp from there. cruise checklist, power set, mixture set, trim is set, lights as required, and cruise checklist complete. Set our localizer, approach course 176 is set. So now what we're doing is just cruising it out and just enjoy the view of the Olympics.
Cessna 05 Tango Olympia, altimeter 3025, advise latest.
We'll advise with latest, Sky 205 Tango.
ATIS information Oscar. 215 for Zulu. Wind 230 at 7. Visibility 10. 4,600 scattered. Ceiling 5,500 broken. Temperature 1 manor. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runway 17. Visual approach.
Seal departure Skyhawk November 205 Tango. We have information Oscar at Olympia.
November 205 Tango, thanks for Oscar, expect visual approach runway 17.
Expect visual approach 17, Skyhawk 205 Tango. Weather reload for this sim. They're reporting scattered and broken layers, and that's too clear. This looks more better what they're reporting on all the ATIS's and AWOS's. Let me find out what Bremerton's reporting right now and see how accurate it is. Bremerton's reporting broken at 4,300, overcast 7,000, so this looks pretty accurate what we're seeing outside the window right now. Our outside air temperature is 4 degrees, and looks like we'll be in and out of some visual moisture, so a good time to turn on our pitot heat. And we'll start watching if any ice starts forming on our window or spars or tires. That's places where the ice usually starts forming on the smaller surfaces.
Number 205, flatting 170, active for the visual approach, ski set to maintain 4,000.
Flight heading 170 to maintain 4000 for the visual approach, Skyhawk 205 Tango. So heading 170 down to 4000, we'll put in a 500-foot descent. Set power about 2100, 2000 for a nice cruise ascent down. The reason we don't want to lose too much airspeed, we still want to get to our destination in a timely manner, so we'll just keep our power signal up, and we have plenty of fuel for that, so we're good right there. And descending below the layer here, so we should be able to see Olympia here pretty soon. Up ahead. Descent checklist, ATIS, we have information Oscar altimeter set 3025. Navigation is set, lights as required, cabin powers off, mixture as required. We'll start leaning a little bit as we descend. And approach briefing is complete. Flying by Bremerton in this open area. We'll also return our landing and taxi lights to get us a little more visibility on us. Tuned Olympia VOR here, so it looks like we're about 32 miles from Olympia right now. Com 1 right now, we have 124.4 for Olympia Tower and ground on 121.6. Reaching 4,000, we'll put back our cruise power in. We're still flying heading 17. like up ahead we have runway 17 inside of
Number 205 Tango, set to maintain 3,000.
Let's not maintain 3,000, Scott. 205. Down to 3,000, we're not navigating GPS, we'll just start getting ready for our approach. You know it's a visual approach, I just have the ILS on the standby frequency here. Course 176, and it's green and identified, so we're okay to use it right now. And we're not officially cleared for it, but this is a good backup on a visual approach or runway.
The 205 Tango, airport 12 o'clock, 1 miles, advise you have it, say.
You have the airport in sight, Scott, 205.
Number 05 Tango, clear visual approach, runway 17.
Clear visual approach 17, Scott, 205. Landing seats and seatbelts are secured. Fuel selector is both. Make sure it's ready to autopilot. We'll turn off shortly before landing checklist is complete. This will be a full stop flaps 30 approach with approach speed of 65 knots. Localizer captured. We're just waiting for the glide slope now, which we should intercept here shortly.
That's the 205 Tango, contact Olympia Tower 124.4.
Contact Olympia Tower 124.4, Skyhawk 205 Tango. Olympia Tower, good afternoon, Skyhawk November 205 Tango, visual approach runway 17.
Number 205 Tango, Olympia Tower, wind 230 at 7. Runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 17, Skyhawk 205. Alright, flaps 10, glide slope is coming alive, should capture it here shortly. We'll maintain 80 knots, we'll slow down just a little bit more.
Good afternoon, Payne Ground, Comanche 2817 Delta, west ramp, IFR to the southwest, ready to taxi, Alpha.
Number 2817 Delta, Payne Ground. The runway 34 left, taxi via Alpha.
34 left via Alpha. November 2817 Delta.
Below 85, flaps So got a slight right crosswind, so we'll use crosswind landing techniques here. Autopilot off, manual flight now till touchdown.
Payne Tower, November 2817 Delta, 34 left, clear for takeoff.
2817 Delta, Payne Tower, after departure, proceed on course, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Departure, proceed on course, clear for takeoff, 34 left, November 2817 Delta.
Olympia Tower, Skyhawk, November 205 Tango, clear at Golf, request taxi to safety in motion.
05 Tango, sorry, say again, where do you park?
Request taxi to safety in motion.
Number 05 Tango, is that adjacent Echo? I'm not familiar.
Looks like it's straight ahead from Foxtrot.
05 Tango, roger, taxi via Golf and Foxtrot, cross runway 26 to the ramp.
Golf Foxtrot, cross 26 to ramp, Skyhawk 205 Tango. After landing, checklist flaps are attracted, lights as required, make sure lean pitot heat is off after landing, checklist complete. Alright, shutdown checklist. IFR. Taxi nav lights are off. Avionics 1 and 2 are off. Make sure out. Field to right. Magnetos off. Master batteries off. Standby battery off. Parking checklist. Electrical equipment off. Avionics off. Magnetos off. Make sure idle cut off. Master off. Standby battery off. Control lock is installed. Aircraft is secure. Thank you for joining for another flight on Pilotedge, and thank you for watching.